Here at Richmond, just like all the short tracks, we're going to be talking about brakes. You're going to see the rotors glowing going off of these corners and drivers overworking their brakes. But one of the things they can do, folks, inside the cockpit area, they have a little bit of onboard adjustment. You can see here, there's where the knob's going to be for the onboard adjustment for the brakes, located right beside the seat. Now, what he can do, he can actually help himself by taking and adjusting the brakes front to back. Right now it's kind of balanced, but if he wants to get a little aggressive at the end of the race, he can dial in more front brake if he needs to. But during the course of the race, if he wants to save those front brakes, well, he can dial in more rear brake. You can see here, all of a sudden he's saving the front brake pads, so at the end of the race he can go harder and possibly get to victory lane. You know, brakes are always talked about when it comes to short track racing, but so are the rear gears that keep these cars driving off the corner. They can also be real important because, you know, during the course of the race, you depend on the rear gear a lot like you do the brakes, folks. So let's take a look and see what a rear gear is all about and where it's located. It's the back of the car, and you can see here, this is the ring gear and pinion we're talking about. Here's the pinion itself. Here's the ring gear. NASCAR allows you to have a 500 or a 514. You can't go any lower. You can't go any higher. Now, during the course of the race, if you look, this right here is the pump itself that circulates the oil to keep this gear cool. If you overwork it, don't cool it properly, it could give you trouble. You could break this rear gear on pit road or going around this racetrack. So you may see somebody have that kind of problem later on tonight.